evening, fanders and Thomas, if you are watching. And Thomas uploaded a video last night after I got to bed. Goddamn time zones. So I thought I'd record a reaction video for this. My camera might die partway through, so I might have to start on editing it tomorrow. I doubt I've got time to do all the editing tonight. Just busy. So let's hop straight in.
Mr. Boddy, age 39, found dead this evening at the Hill House estate during a strange party with some colorful guests. Literally. Miss Scarlet, Colonel Mustard, Mrs. White, Mr. Green, Mrs. Peacock, and Professor Plum. Also present were Mr. Boddy's butler, Wadsworth, and the maid, Yvette.
I'm Detective Jouer. It is my job to ascertain who did this, with what weapon, and where. Body's in the lounge. One down. Why are all the weapons surrounding the body?
I placed them there, sir.
Why?
I like to keep things tidy.
Right. So, let's begin. All right, Miss Scarlet, let's start with you.
Naturally.
To the best of your knowledge, describe the events leading up to the murder.
Well, there's not much to say.
Listen here, we were all gathered in this dreadful house because Mr. Boddy sent us an invitation. Turns out he was blackmailing us, which is a ghastly thing to do to a person. And Wadsworth, the butler, turns out he had evidence, which is silly because, I did absolutely nothing wrong. Next thing you know, Mr. Boddy is handing each of us a weapon and telling us to kill Wadsworth when he turns off the lights. And here I am thinking I'm in a house full of liars and deviants, armed liars and deviants who could just as easily come after me, who knew all their disgusting secrets. Lights go out, there's scrambling, everybody's going every which way in the house, and the lights come back on. And now all we have is Mr. Boddy's body, and he's just a disembodied nobody.
The question was, what was your name? I didn't do it! Again, what are they calling you here? Oh, Mr. Green. And aliases are being used due to blackmail? I have no shame over it. I'm a homosexual, but it's either keep quiet about it or risk losing my position at the State Department. I just noticed you're a very good-looking man.
I'm taken.
Okay, great. Now, where were you in the house?
I don't remember.
But you had the wrench.
Yes.
So where did you leave it?
I put it down somewhere.
And where might that have been?
I don't know. I know it was somewhere. I'm sorry. I seem to have banged my head pretty bad out there.
Very convenient.
This is so inconvenient. Enough people suspect me having to do with my husband's death, and now here I am implicated in another death?
I thought your last husband disappeared.
That was my first husband. I'm referring to the second. Listen, why are you so concerned with the 6 weapons that were given to us? It's a whole mansion of random objects. The kitchen alone must have 30 knives.
That may be true, but we're only focused on these 6 weapons.
But why?
Because that's how the game is played.
Oh.
I had the candlestick, though.
Did you just pick up a piece of evidence? Oh, should I not have done that? I'm sorry. It's not even a great weapon, though. If someone were to come for me, I would have been a sitting duck. What makes you think they'd come for you?
I don't know these people. By the time the lights went out, I was afraid I'd get caught in the line of fire, so I ran to the opposite side of the house. I didn't do it.
Specifically, where did you go?
Beats me. The room with the plant? I ended up kicking over a pot and breaking it, trying to save my skin.
Okay, so the room with Mr. Green.
No, not the fruit, the plant.
So there would be no reason for me to suspect you?
Really, sir, would it make sense? You see, we're only here because, well, we're in the movie.
Yeah, I wasn't talking to you. You're not on the list. Scarlet, Plum, Mustard, Green, White, Peacock.
Oh, come on. How could it have been me? I was completely unarmed.
But you had the rope.
Like I said, I was completely unarmed.
The rope was tied into a noose.
It came that way. What do you think I could have done? Snuck up behind this man, thrown the noose around his neck, and held him down while simultaneously choking him and stifling his ability to scream for help?
So is that a confession?
No! The pipe was bent when I got it!
Seems like an easy excuse for explaining away what could be a dent caused by its impact upon a man's skull.
But you don't have evidence of that, correct?
Yes.
Yes meaning it's correct you don't have evidence, or yes, you have evidence?
I meant yes as in no.
Yes as in no?
Yes or no, did you have the revolver?
What difference does it make if I did or didn't?
I'd say it means a lot, considering Mr. Boddy was found with what appear to be 4 holes of shrapnel in his chest.
Well, that could have been anyone's shrapnel.
So that's it then. Bullet holes mean that it was Mrs. White.
Maybe. There also may or may not be evidence of blunt force trauma.
Look, I need a straight answer on this. Am I wrong to think that there is or isn't evidence of Mr. Boddy being hit on the head?
Yes.
Yes, I'm wrong, or yes, there's evidence!
Someone was trying to hit him on the head.
You seem to be sure of that.
All right. Listen. Yes, I had the revolver. And yes, I fired it, but not at Mr. Boddy. I was aiming at his attacker. A man. Or at least the shape of a man.
And he was wielding a large, heavy instrument?
All men would like to believe they wield large, heavy instruments.
Do you recall what happened next?
No, I was very unprepared for the blowback of the gun. It singed my hair. It felt like...
Flames on the side of your face?
Yes. You may not believe me, but I am telling you, you're looking in the wrong place.
Where were you in the house? Conservatory.
The kitchen.
How should I know? I hit my knee.
I thought you hit your head.
It was both.
Pardon me, sir, but Yvette saw a man moving in the darkness.
Oui, monsieur.
No, it would have been an average-sized monsieur.
Oh, who cares about a hit on the head? The dead body had holes. Mrs. White confessed to shooting the gun, and I heard it go off 8 times.
But there were only 4 holes. And there were no other holes found anywhere else in the room.
But is that really something that matters?
The number of gunshots heard could prove to be useful. So let me ask you again. How many shots did you hear?
7.
6? It has to be 6. The gun can only hold 6.
7. I know it was 7.
I don't know, 6 or 7. It was all muffled where I was.
Well, it's about to get a lot clearer, Green, because I have my answers. We all know that Mrs. White claims she was firing at an assailant who was carrying a blunt object, preparing for it to make contact with our Mr. Boddy. But is that true? Checking the chamber of the gun, 4 bullets were fired, and that's consistent with the number of holes found in his chest.
Well, that does it! Right?
It would seem that way, but something wasn't adding up. Mrs. White's past dealings with crime scenes meant it was far more beneficial to her if Mr. Boddy walked out of here alive.
Well, maybe with just a knee to the groin.
Why would she jeopardize that? Why were there so many inconsistencies being heard amongst all of you? It could have been the confusion of the moment, but I just didn't buy it. It would have to be someone who could get close to Mr. Boddy in the chaos, someone who had the means to escape, and someone whose attack could be disguised. Could it have been a disgraced war profiteer? Or an adulterous doctor?
Or maybe it was me.
Not on the list! I'm sorry. No. It was you, Mr. Green.
What?
I didn't do it!
So you say. Maybe because Mrs. White gave you such a beautiful alibi?
But I didn't have the gun!
Ah, the gun, with the inconsistent amount of shots being heard. Turns out the number of shots each person heard helped me narrow the suspect list down. You see, the variation in the number of sounds heard by each guest maybe was due to the fact that they knew the source of one of those sounds. Miss Scarlet tipped and broke a potted plant, which Mrs. Peacock would have mistook for a gunshot, but Miss Scarlet knew it wasn't.
I did do that.
Professor Plum created 2 more fake bangs, hitting both his head and his knee. So he only heard 6 shots. And Colonel Mustard created the 4th fake bang when he mistook a pot in the kitchen for an attacker, hit it with his lead pipe, and created its dent.
I never said that's what happened. Okay, that's exactly what happened.
And to make a long story short, we're back down to the 4 real shots. The ones Mrs. White supposedly actually fired.
Into the body!
Or were they? You said that you ran as far as you could when the lights went out? Yes, to the conservatory, where a secret passage brought you right back to the lounge to take down Mr. Boddy sight unseen. And then you got out of there the way you came in. To escape the line of fire, as I believe you put it.
How did you know about a secret passageway?
I was supplied a copy of the blueprints. Right here.
It's actual.
And how did he know about it?
Game.
Must have had a friend on the inside.
But that still doesn't explain how he shot Mr. Boddy.
Simple.
That's so cool.
He didn't.
Oh my God.
No one did. Mrs. White fired at Mr. Green, like she said, and the 4 bullets all hit the wall beyond the secret entrance. When he left the way he came, he closed it, hiding the 4 bullet holes.
But what about the bullet holes found in Mr. Boddy?
I never said they were bullet holes. Wasn't sure what they were, and I didn't want to rule anything out. They were gashes in Mr. Boddy filled with shrapnel. And upon careful, agonizing hours of scrutiny and a disgusting taste test, I was finally able to determine that it was zinc shrapnel, an easily breakable metal that composes your very worn-down candlestick.
That's also the only weapon that I didn't place by Mr. Boddy, because it was already there.
Why didn't you say that before? Well, there you go. Solved it. All on my own. I did it. There's just one thing I don't understand.
One thing.
Washington, D.C. is an incredibly progressive town. You could have stayed in the closet at the State Department before it would have been safe being out. Mr. Boddy threatened to expose my dealings with foreign affairs, leaking government secrets for the furtherance of communism.
Good God!
So it was never about your hidden sexuality? No, Detective Jouer. Being gay was just a red herring. Well, congratulations, Mr. Green. Looks like you're going to prison for a long time. Thank you all for your time.
I'm just gonna say it. Those two look really similar.
It was Mrs. White.
Yep.
Casual green time. Hey, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed that video. It was originally supposed to be just a photo shoot, and then we were all like, hey, why don't we make an actual skit video based around all of this? Turns out writing a mystery? Frickin' hard. But I enjoyed every second of it because Clue is one of my favorite movies in the entire world. I think I discovered it when I was 10 on Comedy Central, and it changed my life. There was a lot of people online that told me that they didn't even know Clue was a movie. Oh my gosh. Check it out. If nothing else, a lot more of the inside jokes in this video are gonna make sense to you.
Flames on the side of my face.
The comedic actors that are in that movie are worth the watch alone.
Are you trying to make me look stupid in front of the other guests?
Don't need any help from me, sir.
That's right.
And I've also had a lot of people online tell me I look like Mr. Green from Clue, so I might as well make that a reality.
Well, I didn't do it.
So there you go, a little loving homage to Clue the movie. Hey Clue, thank you for everything. Thank you for forming so much of my comedy. And also thank you to my incredible friends who came together to make this video. You're all awesome for doing that, dedicating so much of your time. I love you all so much. You're amazing. Awesome. We're gonna also have a behind the scenes featurette to show a little bit of the shenanigans that went on. So if you want to check that out, that's going to be at patreon.com/Thomas Sanders. Videos like these could not happen without you all. So thank you for every bit of your support. You are all awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're interested in any of our previous videos, you can click over here. And if you're new to the channel and would like to subscribe, click down here. That is it. And until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out. Told y'all I didn't do it. Now I'm going home to sleep with my wife.
I hate it when he calls me that.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. That was so cool. I genuinely didn't expect to wake up to a new video today. But yeah, that was really fun. I loved how that was done. I only think I've ever played Clue once, board game wise. It'd be really awesome to see if there was like more games based around Clue, maybe within Roblox or Minecraft. I guess you got games like that though, but that was honestly really cool. We need another like skit done like that. I cannot get over how cool that was to watch. Everyone was amazing. And channel wise, the start of this week I'm going to be away in London for a few days, so I'm hoping to vlog everything up there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a gaming video up at all this week because Roblox has been down since sometime yesterday morning, which it is a shame, but hey ho. But yeah, I honestly can't get over how cool that was. I cannot wait to see more. It'd be awesome to see if some fanders got to do stuff like that. Maybe. I don't know how though. Anyways, I gotta sign off quickly because it's just about evening meal time. Yay for it getting late quicker. Faster. The darkness has become faster now. Anyways, like if you enjoyed watching, comment if you have any creative criticism. I am always looking for ways to improve, specifically because I edit all the reaction videos myself, sometimes till 4 AM. And if you haven't already subscribed, we're hoping to reach 250 before the end of the year. And I shall see you in the next video, everyone. Okay. Take care and stay safe out there. Bye!